In the fall of 42 BC, a decisive battle was fought that definitively changed the current political order and had a major influence on the future. The Battle of Philippi ended the Roman Republic and finished the civil war in ancient Rome, which had begun with the assassination of Caesar in 44 BC. Having consolidated their position in Italy, Antony and Octavian set out with an army to fight decisively against the Republicans gathered under Cassius and Brutus. Both sides were equal in number of troops, and it was difficult to predict which of them would win. Both the Caesarians and the Republicans had experienced generals, the first having Antony, the second Cassius. The difference was that the triumvirs had confidence in victory. Their army consisted of experienced veterans of Caesar, who loved their dead leader and thirsted for revenge, while the Republicans were depressed, the shadow of the slain Caesar seemingly looming over them. The First Battle of Philippi began on October 3. Brutus took command of the right flank and Cassius of the left. The Caesarians in no way expected the battle on that day, as they were engaged in fortification work, were stunned by the enemy's swift attack. Antony ordered a charge against Cassius, aiming at the fortifications between Cassius's camp and the marshes. At the same time, Brutus's soldiers, provoked by the triumvir's army, rushed against Octavian's army, without waiting for the order of attack. This surprise assault had complete success. Octavian's troops were put to flight and pursued up to their camp, which was captured by Brutus's men. 3 of Octavian's legions had their standards taken. However, Antony was able to storm Cassius' fortifications, demolishing the palisade and filling up the ditch. Then he easily took Cassius's camp, which was defended by only a few men. It seems that part of Cassius's army had advanced south. When these men tried to come back, they were easily repulsed by Antony. Apparently, the battle had ended in a draw. Cassius moved to the top of a hill, but could not see what was happening on Brutus's side. Believing that he had suffered a crushing defeat, he ordered his freedman Pindarus to kill him. The second battle at Philippi was fought on October 23, 42 BC. It began with a right-wing Republican attack and their brief success. However, the center and left wing were inactive at this point, and here the absence of Cassius was felt. Antony and Octavian took advantage of this by dealing a crushing blow to the left flank. The center was also crushed. The remnants of the Republican army fled to the camp, where Brutus committed suicide. All of Brutus' surviving soldiers were granted forgiveness and enlistment into their army by the Caesarians, except the senior officers and direct participants in Caesar's assassination. The outcome of this battle, in which the Republican idea of Rome was buried, goes far beyond not only Roman but all ancient history. Caesarian victory ensured the formation of the Roman Empire, a world state with a third of the world's population.